Aonia, Miss Mihu here with the big garden to talk to you all about soil. And of course, I'm going to bring you the Omaha word. Omaha is the correct pronunciation of Omaha, where we're located, Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha means against the current, and that is the name of the indigenous people, myself including, of this land. So Modica is how we say soil, and that would translate into that top layer of soil that provides us food. So we can all be earth warriors, soil soldiers, and land stewards. And so here we go. Let's discover together how we can do that. We have 3 objectives today. Our first objective will be to learn how much of the earth's soil is arable soil. Arable means that soil that can actually grow food. Our second objective will be to identify the 3 components that make up all soils, which is sand, silt, and clay. Our third objective will be to understand that soil is a living thing that needs our care, and we'll talk about various ways that we can do that. So here we go. We're going to look at our friend here, Mother Earth, so we can be land stewards. Look at all this. This is land. This is water. When you look at this whole globe, you will notice that compared to water, there's not much land. So today we're going to break that equation down from the perspective of an apple. We are going to divide this, which is this, into fourths. Fourths means 4 quarters. 4 quarters equal how much? Let's see. How many pieces do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 pieces, 4 quarters. 3 of these equal how much water we have on Earth. 1 of them equals how much land we have on Earth. We're going to set our water aside. Let's look at our Earth. Right here we're looking at the North America, which connects to South America and Central America. We're going to take this amount of land, which comprises the entire Earth, and we're going to divide it in half. When we place that in front of everything we have 1 quarter, 1 quarter, 1 quarter, 1/8. We're left with 1/8 of the world that is land, that is soil. How much of this land can we actually use to plant food in? So we have 1/8. We're going to cut this, for you older friends, 3/4 by 1/4. The 3/4 we're going to set aside. That is land that has arable soil, but it's covered by things like buildings and highways. This 1/32 of land is what compromises the soil that we can grow food in. So let's put our apple together just to see what that means one more time. We have water, 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 soil. That's like deserts and places that it's really, really hard to grow food. We have that part of land that's covered by, it has good soil, but it's been covered by cities and roads and highways and things like that. And then we have this little sliver. This sliver is where we can grow our food. 1/32 of our land here on earth can be used to grow food. What should we do to take care of it? Let's learn a little bit more about what that is. For all my friends who need a visual, just like Miss Mihu, let's look at it. This is our soil pizza. Our soil pizza is comprised of 1/4 water, 1/4 air, a little sliver of what we would like to call organic matter, which is things that used to be alive, like tree branches and leaves and grass clippings after you mow the grass, and dead insects. And then this last beautiful part is what we're going to talk about next. This is the main material of what soil is comprised of. Sand, silt, and clay. Ionia, this is Miss Mihu coming to you live from the Nishude, the Missouri River. You can see it behind me. See all the lovely geese? Jaina, my husky, and I really scared him. There's Jaina. Look at on the Nebraska side. Trees, cottonwoods, goldenrods, boneset, all kinds of beautiful stuff down here. Today I am here to collect some sand. So what better place to collect sand than at the river? So many things grow in the sand. You wouldn't think they would because it's sand, but if you're in that bioregion, if you're in that environment where those plants and those people like to thrive, then they'll grow because they're from there. And that's their land, and that's what they know. So I saw a ton of goldenrod, I saw a ton of like boneset, I saw eastern red cedar trees, I saw silverberry bushes, common milkweed, which is of course for monarch butterflies. Beautiful things can grow in sand. Morel mushrooms, they first bloom in the sand. So moving on, silt. Silt is something else I collected from down by the river, down bottom. What I like about the silt is that it has these organic matters, clumps and pieces inside of it. It is this beautiful mixture between sand and clay. It's still soft, it's not as fine as the sand, but it still has this ability to form in your hand and kind of clump together for just a short amount of time. This right here, this is clay, but this is clay that's not from our area. This is clay from the Southwest. I grew up in the Southwest, so I love the red clay. It's got a reddish tan color. It feels like flour. Who all has ever made cookies or cake and has had to use flour? Flour is made from a plant, which is wheat. It's grind down and made very, very thin to this powdery substance. And clay resembles flour in the sense that it's very, very soft. When you wipe it off your hand, it doesn't really come off. It kind of just almost wants to go in your pores and take care of you. So, yeah, just another way soil wants to take care of you. So you have sand, silt, and clay. Sand, silt, and clay makes up just under half of what all of our soil is made of. Thank you all for being here today. It's been a pleasure, as always, and I hope you've learned something that you can share with others. Your call to action is to take somebody from your household outside right now, or maybe tomorrow if it's raining, and I want you to pick up a scoop of earth. I want you to pick up that earth and that soil, and I want you to squeeze it in your hand and use all the words you have in your vocabulary to describe that soil. Is it clay? Is it silt? Is it sand? Does it have a lot of organic matter in it? Or is it brown and black and loamy and ready to be planted? You'll know by its feel after what we talked about today. So it's your job to be the teacher. Okay, and also I want to throw it out there. If you have any questions or comments, or would you like to share any videos or any of your call to action opportunities that you have to film, if you would like to send them to me and I could air them for you, it would be great. I would love to see what you have to offer as the teacher. And I will see you next time.